Hey guys, before we can get started in the video, I just want to say for stuff versus TLS on post. So before I can get started, I just want to say stuff post. So want to see the full movie, please grab some popcorn, drink. Also, enjoy the video. By the way, if you have any questions, comment below. Which TLS should we do next before 6? Either would be Pixar movie or YouTuber channels. So if you want to see me more, then I will post it again. As appreciated, stay tuned and enjoy the full movie. Alright guys, get started. I just want to say jail is very sad and I can't even position, but we are going to be making Star versus Wars of Evil. Now, before I want to say it, I want to say thank you so much for 5 voters. You guys are awesome. It should be great. And also, we are going to make it part 1 of characters, the best of the characters to the characters. And of course, as always, stay tuned, stay placed, start it. So, before we can start with the main characters, here's going to rule number 1. We are going to be selecting different characters, like side characters. Side characters gives you something more interesting thing than characters. And secondly, in the next video, we're going to talk about the next part. And we will have to change the opinions on which side to be played, which of the winners will be timeless and story. So without further ado, we are going to be starting with best character to the okay, get started. Okay, so as always, here's my opinions on it. In my opinion, I thought season 2, because I know some people like it. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the season 2 besides sometimes Stahl, I really miss her so much. I watched the episode, I saw Wayne Stahl hadn't been appeared, hadn't been every single episode until Disney allows us to add the season 4, which is actually very cool. But without like Disney, I know some people really enjoyed it, but of course it's just my personal opinion. So we are going to be get started, shall we? As always, happy 10th anniversary. Hope you guys have fun seeing then. If you have any new channel, then welcome to the show. We're going to be talking about memorable characters. Start with the best one to the others. As always, get started. Okay, the first side character is very one. Okay, I'm actually going to make. Okay, least. Choose bubble one. Okay, so before we can start with the characters, let's start out with story. Now, of course, this is the fairy one. Victoria Fairy. I seen the episode because he will never come back in the episodes, right? After episode 6 of Big Story, nobody liked the episode at all. I mean, of course, I was actually really enjoying this character. Enjoyed the episode, but side character is not. Of course, he joined the Fergusons because he wants to kiss him, and at the end, Star Butterfly used to use her spell called Rainbow Trap, which is basically prevents like there's like a box one to trap them like alive. And at the end, she's basically like she will be able, she will be remember circumstances. And at the end, she's basically like kissing Hanzo, basically when at the end she's not really memorable. Besides like the last one, I would say the fairy one, she will never come episode, so thank God. Up next we have the side character. Um, this one is actually A tier. I love this Larry. Larry, it's actually one of my favorite episodes. Yet it's still very scary one because when you swallow too many characters, he becomes so gigantic, large, so vomiting, so disgusting creature. But this is very, very clean. I mean, without Uncle Larry, we were never going to be seeing side characters. We were never going to see episode like that. Okay. Now this Larry one, it summons from the star. He said, "Look at three bears. Look the three bears, and we need to tread them and say, Hungry Larry, Hungry Larry." It's like to the doors. And next is the dad, of course. Yes, his dad. He wants to basically swallow inside his mouth. And then it's like inside turn out the light. It would be so scary. That is actually really terrifying. It is also scary. It is also scary and some thing about it. The thing about it, maybe I kind of wish they should probably get appeal episode. Without it, it's just very limited. Of course, it could have been done like so, or piece apart, or Tavern episode 20. It could have been much better. But of course, without Hunger everyone, just gonna miss it so much. It was the voice of Bugs Bunny directly. Again, he's never come. He's basically took the taxi, go up to the heaven or something. Of course, as always, this is definitely top 10 side characters in the whole show. Okay, up next we have. Okay, this is personally my. So I have to explain the show. Okay, this one. Sorry about the ads one because it's very annoying. I can't even avoid. It's just basically unskippable. So there's no way I can. Up next we have German, another worst character. I mean, he's never coming back. He's never come back in season 3. He's basically alright. He's basically like Marco wants to winning how we can explain, because I see the show and I don't even understand how many people can let me go to explain. Germany it Germany was fine. It was fine. I don't like this guy. Okay. But even all pearls are off in episode 19, episode 9, not 9. Yeah, maybe guys correct me or not. In episode 19p, all pearls are off. Germany wants to win fighting mode. Well, Grandmaster Duel actually teaches him about how you actually master, and then the karate is like Marco Diaz wants to distract him. Marco distracted him, and you can even say it. Marco distracted by Germany, and then of course he wins some dollars by his parents. How he wins his dollars? Of course he's actually rich by his parents, and then episode 19p at the end, the dude actually wants to make a drink called Scream, which is still a really cool one. But overall, he would never come back this season. Instead, it was only the last character. So, as some people like it, most people can. So I don't even see why. Okay, up next to the side character. Let's see what we choose. Sorry. Um, I know some people really have an opinion. Okay, Brian. I am gonna put C. Sometimes I have a feeling about this Brian. In season 1, episode 8, plot when Brian wants to show up to Citadel. He wants to take her plot one episode. But in episode 10, Friend Enemies, Tom wants to give a chance to not selected the Englishman. Then episode and then he plays a guitar. It's a song called says, and then Brian says show up Skidal. And in the later season, when he wear Tiger turned off, he well, took off his suit. He took off like a tiger suit. Later season 3, second intro, Brian says show up. Some tiger, just like basically singing. That's it. He's not coming back. I mean, I wish season 4 he had to put season 4. We couldn't find him, Brian. I thought the intro would be interesting. He's not gonna be season. It's still his favorite. Okay? All of you guys, a bunch of them guys, I understand some point that be upcoming. This guy will be truly. If only wish Disney allow him scenes in the show, maybe episode something. Well, it should be real. But otherwise, it will be most people put least favorite or CT, which one of them too obvious. Okay? My side characters will be upcoming. I don't even know who it is. I'm gonna put like C plus or B. I'm sorry everyone, let me get this straight. I know some people like it's called Whitney in season 1 was funny. She was so funny. He's so funny that he wants to make party one. He's also bought Whitney's party passes, which is so then the in the later stages, of course he is also called ups to gather budget basket or something. And in season 2, I remember correctly guys, I remember couple it's basically just sobbing who took the awesome the statue. That's it. To be honest, guys, it was actually a really good character. It's not really bad though. It's actually really fun character. Sadly, She only appeared season seasons. Later seasons, she is not coming. It was actually really. I guess he's actually not. If I have to rewatch them, Whitney, I promise, it was personally my favorite. My personal opinion about her, my personal opinion of her is very good. Honestly, it is just not. It's actually really so 2, episode 5, episode Jake, and of course collab. After that, see we never. Okay, let's see here. Obstacle. Okay, see, he was a friend of he was Luther and correctly. Okay, let me put the B other than. Okay, let me explain this because I know some people. Larry Lobster, the Larry one looked to be really fun. It's not like the Larry from SpongeBob. It's actually called him. Okay, he was a friend of the Pluto enemies where he tried to steal Star's wand, but then Lobster just grabbed her wand immediately. Either evil. Marco tried to help him. Scary monster, heavy monsters like Arthur, just not to be scared of them, or how you try to rescue the children inside the house up ice cream truck. It's actually really fun. But of course, in the end, he would never show it. He would never come back to the show because besides his sidekick. It was actually really good. But it's not like compared to the season 4. One of the best one. In season 1, Lobster one, I would say he would never after episode 7. So it's gonna be really unless we haven't seen it in we haven't seen the Master Village season 3 Master vs. Mew. we haven't seen Lobster. Maybe just nuances or die from this other type. Actually really remember. Okay. Now let me give you some two controversial opinions. Eagle and spider. Let me go on to start with the spider. This spider is so deadly. It's not like the similar to the spider from Minecraft. No, no, no. Let me give it this straight. Spider though looks so scary. It looks like basically Spider from Minecraft, but it's not. The sound effect was weird, hacked so strangely during the Pluto episode in the wild. Of course, he teamed up with this. This is very good Spider, also very. Whereas the Eagle one, even though he looks very disgusting one, because when he vomited, it's so freaking gross. I can't even watch it. But make the episode before Battle me, ooh, so screwed. And then I buy the book itself. The buy the book doing the battle one, Pluto and doing the battle, doing the battle scenes and spell. Eagle and spiders both very good team. It was actually very good team so far. It's likely the most, but because disagree on this, let me know in the comment section. Do you think I should probably gonna A tier instead of S tier? If so, then I'll give you guys some heads up. Pluto loves spider. He obsessed with the spider. He doesn't obsess with the spy. Of course, the spider looks really fun. Reminds me of the spider, like, but he kind of reminds me of the cave spider, if I remember. And then, for instance, his ability has a cobweb unit, and he go up, Marco and Star in the battle for Muni. See, he called up the spider, he called up the Star. So funny. The end is actually his favorite character. I like these enemies. This is by far one of the side enemies. So, without the eagle and spider, the later seasons would not be the same. Besides, okay? Unless some Disney has more as well. Other than that, has to be best side in the game. Of course, if you cannot hear me one, let me give you some vocal cord to increase some voices. But if you cannot hear me guys, then I'm really sorry because of this chair. I can't even move the position. So it is what it is. We have had happen in sleep as well. So Eagle one, it's actually really fun. Next side characters, let's see how much time we have. Okay, the last side characters, let's see, choose. I don't know, guys, which side characters is the most the point. Oh, you know what? The better than Spider, better than Eagle. This is just my. This is Deadly Monster. It is so deadly. Like, do you see this guy? It's like a big version of Eagle and Spider, but this is what we call it, the biggest bird in the whole show, where he becomes so monstrosity. It was a pair with the Mina, of course, yes. It was a pair by Solani and Mina. It is so freaking scary. I can't believe I had to say this is the most frustrating dark episode, but I still really love it. Here's the thing, guys. Sebastian is the best, hands down the best side and so this is by far one of the best. But I'm not really sure at the end of the episode because I saw the Cleve the night one. By the way, this is a spoil episode. If you haven't seen the Cleve one, please watch it before I give one. Of course, Sebastian, it's a very good team. It's a side squad team. Solani one, but in the end, of course, the end of the episode, I don't even see Sebastian. Like, what could it be? Did it die? Did it drown? Did it okay with it? I mean, episode 20, it was only in episode 12 one, Jungle China. this is really funny. Like, he wants to take a boost to fix his repair with it. And it's like, yeah, 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 let's do it. Let's make it dance. Let's make it clap a up, clap a up, clap a up, clap a up. And then in the second battle from Uni 1, by the way, actually underrated, but actually very. I'm not gonna say it's not worse than the first one because we have so much more exploitation. The second one, God, guy, can you imagine Sebastian? It's so freaking difficult. Yes, the fact that he attacked Jana, he tried to kill Mom, which is plastic, the fire plastic directly towards him, directly towards, yes, directly at him. And then episode 20, episode 21, the episode, he actually with help with Mina and then he doesn't show up. This is so freaking scary, but it's like a lot more scarier than the eagle spider. Definitely one of the most scariest birds. If only where season 5, guys. I want to see, do you think we have to bring season 5? Where is it? I want to see this bird, like where did the bird die? Is it alive? Or is it dead? Or is it tried in magically water, funky splashes soaking it? Oh, and of course I want to know where's the bind? Where's the bind at? He's out of nowhere after episode for enemies and the second intro. Like, come on, Disney, what did you hide this character? It's actually, if only ways we need to see more, it would be top tier, C tier. Yeah, guys. Sebastian, definitely the scariest. Definitely is the Sebastian's definitely the scariest Halloween scarecrow. Even scarier than Bobby. The last but not least favorite time, it would be no. This is explain this one. I know some people would hate that one. It's a lot better. Love this guy, hiking. But this one, I will have to put. I can't even put because I know this is really really fun. This is my unpopular opinion. Episode 3B. The other student. I can't explain it how it works. Basically, the new character Mark has opened the door. He meet up the meat boy. Yeah, you can even call it meat boy or Jolly one. Jolly meat. Say it. He wants to meet up, going to the camping. He wants to access, calling it his beauty one. He wants to make a beauty masterpiece of the chef. Everyone says, "Oh, that guy is actually really great." What they can do with him? Well, let me go and explain it because I know some people really. Here we go. Charlie the Meat Boy. Most unpopular opinions for this is my controversial knowledge. The reason why I have to say Robert would be because it is not very better as the character. So I'm gonna put it up way, even though it sure it looks very nasty thing. This one is actually a little bit funny one. It's like Candy Wises. If you talk about the Candy one, I'll have to put this side to be up tier side. But the student one, I see many people hate episode 3P. I see many people hate episode 3P, but I understand it because the show is really funny. I have to only put here. I have to only put. I really put S plus plus here, which is amazing. It's so amazing. But definitely episode 3P, guys. You're never going to see him more side characters. I mean, Pie King is actually really character. This one, Johnny the Beat Boy, it's actually like the opposite one. Take the stories one, like well, Arctic animals, of course, penguin, and then the Johnny just cut the axes. Starts trying to chase him, chased by the dog, and then of course he cut the witch, which of course Star has magic. Star has magic, summons the very water dragon and fatal. Finally, he promises to not make bad meet away, family, other other religious families religions. Okay, it was actually fine character. It was fine character, but I don't have my personal opinions whatsoever. If you have any decisions on, please let me know below. That would be really good. So I think that's it. So tomorrow it's gonna be very long tier list. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. You want to see me on Thursday? It's on Thursday. It's not really much though. I have to explain what one anniversary. As always, see you guys next time. By the way, do you think my tier list will be good? Please let me know in the section. So with that being said, see you guys next time. Take care and goodbye. Alright guys, just before I end this video, let me go to change my personal account. Okay, Egon and Spider, I'll have to put it here. Even though it's gonna be very good side enemy monsters, but obviously you were never going to see them seasons. Obviously, episode 9, season 4. These characters are actually really good in this season too, but the mid-final one, it was actually really bad at attacking them. And of course, I just want to say there's no white characters because Disney has people them, but obviously this is just white one. I have to put CT, which is just fine. And then the Sebastian one, definitely the scariest evil core masters. So if you see this one, you never gonna. Okay, and that's it. So just give you guys some heads up and goodbye. Right, welcome back to another tier list. We are going to be doing this in part Star versus a Force of Evil. Today, last time we complete first part of this. Let me them so people understand. So the part two itself, in my opinion, Spider and Ika will still be putting in it. Even though the characters are not very important because they wanted to pair up as a team to loot our team. As a team with the looter guys, when I mentioned earlier, these two enemies were very important for later episodes. Without them, it would be the same, right? That's good. Today we're going to be continuing more side characters, and we're going to talk about quite a few because this is actually appearing only 1 or 2 episodes, and that's it. So, without further ado, we will be starting with this character, Cotton Dog. Now, I gotta be honest, guys. Goblin Dog actually, it's Goblin Dog hasn't. I mean, Goblin Dog hasn't actually sold. I mean, I've seen people say that it's still really mediocre, but obviously it's really correct position, really correct property. Even the second intro, when they talk about Goblin Dog, he didn't even talk, honestly. In the episode Sweet Dreams, Goblin Dog's actually arrived to the home Star's Butterfly Castle, which he's transformed into Butterfly. This is a spoiler. And in the Master Parish, Goblin Dog hasn't speak for the first in the first line. Hasn't speak in the first line, guys. Why? Because he forgot to add his voice. He forgot to add it to voice actor after Goblin Dog episode. Um, how do we explain it? Because I know some people really want to put the higher tier. Um, I don't know. I like the voices, but it's basically it. He appeared Goblin Dog and what is it name? Bounce Lounge. Remember Bounce Lounge, the owner? I'm going to show you guys a bit. This is I like the character. It was actually very funny character, but after episode 7, Goblin Dog, he would never come back in later seasons, even though he pop out on the second intro, by the way. Um, Gosh, I don't know. Can I have to put may I have to put between A and B? I'm gonna put B plus. Here's the thing, guys, because after Goblin Talk, he would never come back in season 3. He was just basically helping the community to grab some t-shirt. I wear exclusive hot dog, buying the VIP, which is very interested product, then Star actually capture it, and that's it. Later season, I mean, they powered Goblin Dogs, and that's it. In the Master Pass, he actually, Marco called the Goblin Dog truck, so he celebrate next to the Master Bash, that Master Temple I meant. And at the end, he will never come back, besides the intro. So I feel like this is actually very, very little bit. So this is gonna do. Another cool side characters was sadly after Star Wars most important magical high commission would be Lekman. I know some people love it, but honestly, I really wish he would come back in later seasons after destroyed him by Duffy. He destroyed by Duffy, guys. Wow. Lekman the Goat, it's hands down one of the most unique magical high commission characters. I mean, obviously, he would never come season 4 or season 3, but I honestly wish he would appear. He will be appeared. He will be appearing season 3 or season 4. Even Magic High Commissions and Moon Butterfly, of course, play them together. Nice. But the truth is, I really wish he would come back. Like Moon Butterfly, maybe Moon Butterfly is running out some ideas, whereas he tried to fix it between Eclipsa and Queen Star. Yes, I'm talking about. But the Nelekman, if not him, after he destroyed, rival by the magic, without going to the magical high dimension or magic dimension, he's probably gonna be he's probably gonna disappearing like Beauty, Duchess, not Duchess one. Talk about the Sand one. All normal big, he's never come back. He's never come back. Maybe I imagine that Disney need to add it in season 5. If season 5 added this one, do you think Legman will come back? No, this is just my personal imagine. If I have to say my imagination, imagine said only wish Disney allowed us to season 5. Maybe who knows? So I have to say overall it's just a very out of the bunch of the Magic of High Commission, like man, it's still very so without it he would never come season 5. So who knows who became nursery? Okay, here's another new the side character. Okay, this one I can't even understand this character because I want to explain it how it works. It is still really actually, but it's not going to be like a lot of people hate to put a lot of people hate her so much because many people, including me, want to put down ears. But I can't agree with it. So I'm gonna put at least C plus. Okay. Here's the thing about this elephant. Yes, it's very good episode. It's called Sleeping Spells. And then in later episodes, he shows up the pictures where he took some camel phone in the school, like a school park, as well as badges, umples, or bunch, like a bunches. You're actually gonna buy some food, protected from security. Yeah, that's how the branch does. But then I realized it, spoiler alert, this is actually very season 3, Miss Heenest kidnapped. Okay, not kidnapped it, but But this one, elephant, kidnapped by the hyenas. Yes, kidnapped her because he's basically he took her to the dimension, into another dimension, where the machine one, his hyenas, goes to this very magical thing going on here inside the mind. Then after a while, she be transformed into Yoruba. I think this is why I've explained the spell does, because after the spell one, if the hyenas took her, she will be transformed into Medivh. That is why Stout made a little bit mistake, but it's also very silly and okay. It's still a very good character, but overall, she will never come back after Princess Dotina. Okay? It's a very weird title, of course, but honestly, who knows people. Okay. Another weird, very not very memorable side characters would be Poopy, Poofly. Okay, I don't understand about this character. Who made this character? Who made this enemy? It's like very non-memorable character. Whole show. I mean, when we talk about Monkey or Shanna, this is one of the best characters in my opinion. But the Boofly, I don't want to say it's not a very good character. He was actually, let me put the least favorite. Okay, Hoopla, it's not very good character in my opinion. It was basically shows up to get the job, Buffalock and squad try to get the phone and that's it. And then a Bullfly doesn't do anything besides loot our team and get the job. You know, like squad, Buffalock squad. That's it. I don't have to explain about it because what he can do is just attack it, calling only the buffer to get some coin. That's it. There's no other explanation, no substance, no discovery. Okay, so this is where I have to put the least favorite. Honestly, if only wish season 3 and 4 had the more characters, then honestly, Bullfly would never come. So it's probably gonna leave it sense. In episode 10B is mystery at the end. Bullfly says happy happy want the baby box before falls. Yeah, and it's just not very much. Okay, it's still very good. Honestly, it's just not side characters. Another really I want to talk about. This is from Sweet Dreams. If not, it would be called at Nightlife. I would say this character would even people. Okay, let me go into stand. I have to put A plus. This character, I wish he had to appear in season. Yes, thank God he brought him in season 4, but I kinda wish he needs to be tweakly, very carefully tensioned. Okay? This quirky, it's actually very. And of course in episode 10, Sweet Dreams, if you guys heard of them. Sweet Dreams, not Sweet Dreams. It's called basically episode 12. Remember, not live and not live and deep dive. In a live episode, Corky just drink. So Corky just drink. I don't know what that is. Looks like green poison eyes. And then of course in episode 13, I don't know what's the name of it, but I'm going to show it guys really quick. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even. Actually, guys, I can't even show you the video because I sent you on YouTube channel. So sorry, I can't even show you guys some video. But you can get it understand. If you haven't seen the season, brought up in a very delayed, which is very unfortunately because of the money. But Forks one, episode 13, it might be actually very good side character. It's very a little bit funny, but it's also not very. I see many people put POC the evenly favorite, but honestly, guys, it's just very good. Not S tier, but A tier is just for me. The thing about this guy is that he joined up to the battle for decade episode, and then Jana wants to say goodbye to the Corky. Yeah, his name is Corky, but his name is Corky. He shows up in Not Life, Nightlife, a PC, boy one, you can guess it, I don't know what's the name section, um, better from uni, remember the right way, this is very important, here to help, and of course, there will be initializers called having versus, and he would never come back, he disappears, like, wow, but he's dead, he's just really happy unsuccessful. The thing about this guy, it's just basically similar to Steve. Or Steven, we have done this one many explained. So, okay. But besides this character, he plotted like a demon his belly. And he showed up to the United Towns, the Solanian one. Remember the Solanian? If you haven't seen the Solanian one, please watch the episode before I can explain to this to you. Otherwise, this is very, very 10th anniversary one ticket. Okay? So please watch it if you feel, if you are like and if we can. Okay? This one, if I have to guess to be, I will have to put between A plus or would be S minus. To be honest, I just really love it. I love the season 4. I just don't want to go back to season 2 because I don't know what happened to them. Honestly, when I have to say between Uni and Earth, I have had so much more fun to explore them. Even Earth would be great, but honestly, Uni would be Uni with yes for the win. It would be hashtag victory. So yeah, okay. If you have any know about it, please explain about this side. Okay. The next side characters is unfortunately I don't know about this guy. I don't know about this lady. The name is the Bounce Law's own. That's right. This one, it's just very ugly. It's very ugly. And at the end of the episode, when she took up the classes, everyone just scared of you. She's so creepy. She lived at the bounce house for 5,000 years ago. 5,000 years? That is just too much. Or maybe you can say 500 years. But 5,000 years is just too much. Where did the ages come from? The writing? Yes, it does, exactly. This is very exist. Honestly, guys, I don't know what much about it besides episode 17 Bounce Lines. They will never come back in season 3 and 4. But I'm very glad I have to put this at least favorite. Okay? It is not the greatest one of all time, but truth is, the story would be funny, Germany would be funny, but it's favorite. And so we have Bounce Lines. Wolfly will never come, never see it season 3. But of course, it's just really little no, how to be cool, cool. Okay? And at the end, the bouncer is basically saving for money 650 customers. They can dance it, they can blow out the horns, they can celebrating the bounce lines, inviting so many people to come in the bounce lines over and over again, which is just feel the dance, feel the dance one. Until one night when owner said, we will shut down the bounce lines. What? You're very crazy, lady. Why did you shut down? Otherwise, we will never see it. Eclipse want to see it, Clark want to see it, but you shut down? How dare you? I don't like this character. She was actually the least favorite, but honestly, it was actually really good. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I need you guys some heads up. Adding the extra details on the comment section by pulling them, and then you need to understand to describe which characters are not very memorable. Or um, otherwise we need to explain how each character is revealed. Can it be? Can they be a fixed ideas after they wound them? Or please, I want to give you guys some judge. Okay, this owner hands down the worst character. I can't even say it. So let's just move on. Right? Let's see here. Another side character. We were going to be picking Baby. Baby, not the, from the Meteora or Osa. Her name is Baby. That's it. We couldn't have done enough name. Baby the cat is actually very adorable. I like the baby cat. Baby the cat, it's actually really funny. But of course, I kind of wish she'll be appeared in season 3 and 4, but thusly, it's just a baby episode. That's it. She's basically giving you some asking about what stars has been wrong, what stars have been wrong about spells, and then Baby shows up her wand between good and evil, and then Stars wants to spelling to be good. We have Underwater 2.0, and then she wants to try to cut the apple. Stars wants to cut an apple using magic, but she couldn't do it because she's very limited magic vocabulary. And then at the very end, she's finally fixing her mind. She's finally fixing her mind, guys. She's finally cut an apple with the magic, which is very brilliant and to cause very magical spirit. Honestly, guys, this character, if only wish, let me think about it. So, this is, can't even imagine. Okay, let me put, is the ranking one. If Baby had to appear this season 3 and 4, I would have to put at least S tier or A plus, okay? Even though it's only one, but it's still very good overall, okay? Do you guys agree with it, or do you guys find her very annoyed? Please let me know in the comment section. I want you guys some answer it. Please do not just empty the comments. Please present here, attendance. Don't just leave the comments, or else I will never watch SpongeBob or other Nickelodeon, because that's it. We are humans. We are change our humans beings. Okay. So yeah, maybe it's actually really okay. Up next we have Spider with the Top Hat. Yeah, Spider with a Top Hat is another strange new character. I'm gonna put at least S tier. This guy is very funny. This is very legendary. Of course, after Hunger Larry one. Spider with a Top Hat, it's hands down one of the best funny cute spider character. He's basically like war crying. I love the war crying. And he also saw up David and Conquer, which you haven't seen this one later find in season 3. And then in season 4, Spider sadly turned into very sadness, where a bunch of the Eclipser group to find the very mysterious called Dark Mode Spot, which is, if you haven't know about it, you can check out the episode on the web browse, or you can buy it, or you can watch it on Disney Plus. It is really up to you. Honestly, guys, Spider with the Tap Head would be very funny. But of course, as always, he couldn't decide to pick up in season 4. So after after those spells are gone, he could have done to appear in season, each day, or the Cleave one, or maybe Solanian against the Spider with the Top Hat. That would be really fun. But honestly, when he against the Mina, it would be so defenseless. See, so defenseless. I'll have to explain the Mina Very in the next update. Okay? But honestly, guys, this is definitely favorite side new character. Okay, like it, very funny, very cute. I love the voice line said "Whoa, cry," and it's like shooting so many mini top hats. That's really great. That is actually the most cool ability in the show. Without it, we need to bring him in Minecraft. Can we do it in Minecraft, guys? Let's actually make a data pack, install them, and you can play a spider with a top hat. That would be really amazing. Without it, I want you guys focus on the show instead of the SpongeBob or Titanis Go, because need to stop them growing them up a lot. Okay, this is just my personal opinion. Of course, in the next show, I will give you some examples of Gravity Falls or Stuco. Okay, because I show you guys some materialists, but some of them will need to do curious, will be some eligible people. Okay, how much time we have? 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, I didn't meet. Wait. Let me just cut. Okay, guys, so I'm so sorry because I got to the voice one, but let me go into recap it. So basically, Spider with the Top Hat, it's definitely one of my favorite top of the magic. He's basically shooting so many bullets one at the direct to the enemies. He only shoots the wolf one, the meanie one, mean and Berry, and of course the main characters. So technically one of the funniest characters. He's basically shooting the balls. He's of course showing up to the later episode called The Spell Are Gone, where the spider with the top hat sadly he tended to be upset. Why he upset? Because a bunch of the Eclipse's characters need to find the a dark mod spot where they need to capture it before it's too late. If it's not too late, then this Eclipse will have to blow up the whole they have to blow up the whole dimension before they have to know about the existing glyph. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, but I'm so sorry, guys. I know my volumes are not clear, so I will have to. Okay, so yeah, this character is actually really okay. Without him, we never. So technically, a S tier. So another cool thing about it is the baby. Now keep in mind, baby is very important. How is this important? Well, he shows up the star butterfly to give some specific multiple tasks. So he'll be giving some basic one, and he also use some magic to cut an apple. How to cut an apple? How to cut an apple by using her magic. Yes, Star's using the magic, but he's been struggling so many times, so many attempts, until finally, at the very end of the episode, he's finally cut an apple. It was actually very okay. Once he finally got an apple, it would become so many beautiful saplings, very beautiful trees, dropping down some apple, and at the very end, baby show up butterfly, Exoplot, very interesting main character, in Eclipsa, the Queen of Darkness. That's why we'll have to talk about three of them in this video because I don't want to keep you guys from spoiler alert as well. Of course, this is the very episode. Okay, so yeah, baby, it's very important. Without the baby, without the Eclipse's floors, they would never know. So they were like, oh yeah, where's Eclipse? Where's the how we know about the plot twist? You need to understand this episode. I can't even say this one. So you need to understand this episode to figure out what it can do it. Then in season by the end of the episode, you're welcome to take it at risk. Okay. I know some people really hate it, but honestly, guys, give it a chance to watch it. Don't just don't just wamble the ratings or scrolling to the ratings to see the too many negatives. No, it is not working. It's just not working, guys. Just watch it and think about it. Don't just look at some comments. It is just really bad. Really bad. Don't just look at the toxic comments like one mistake, four mistakes, or six mistakes. So it is just my personal hot take. Okay. Another cool thing I want to say about it is the bounce launch. Now, keep in mind it was actually mid episode. Let me go and explain. This basically bounce launch on. Well, inviters gone. Where did they go? Well, the businesses have been slow. Now, these businesses have been slow at dating episode one, season one. Then, of course, he's finally shut down all the punchlines. All the characters after spending 600 plus money. Where did the money come from? It's so expensive. Like, this is not very worth it. Okay? And then a bunch of the characters, like the main character squad, try to grab all of the main squad easily. And now Marco Diaz try to capture all of the characters, trying to explain and explain to the frame by frame, money, dancing to the power, and then at the end, he's finally like, yeah, I've been partying them for 5,000 years. You've been partying them? Well, we need to bring Eclipse or Clark or maybe Meteor or Tom. Why did you close the party? How dare you? How freaking dare you, Eclipse? How freaking dare you? Oh no, don't do that. Don't just close the whole party then. It's just haram. But she had to do it, guys. She had to do it so she would be like, oh yeah, imagining me Eclipsa. Ooh, that would be so evil and selfish. Let me get this straight. If somebody, including me or you guys, see it volume, if somebody have to fix his character, who would be fixing some character? This one, I have to fix some character. Don't just close the bounce loss portal. Keep it open. Eclipse want to see it. Opco want to see it. Meteor want to see it. Or side season 4 characters want to see more. Don't just close the portal. Don't just close like the whole body closed. Like, are you crazy? Have you spent like having 600 plus money would be so expensive in total, like $1 billion to just one party. Dude, you are very crime. See, it's very crime, guys, at least. So that is the reason why I have to put the least favorite. Even though when I recap the episode, I realized it that in my mind, he's so crazy. I don't like this episode, by the way, but very good episode. But the side character definitely might not be that memorable. Definitely might not be that memorable, nor the later seasons. So she's probably never come back, as we cast most of them. Okay. Just want to say it. I'm so sorry. I mute the microphone. If you guys cannot hear with me, then I'll try to edit it maybe as soon as possible. Okay. If not edited, then I'm very sorry. I'm very late because I have a work shift tonight. I need to go to work and you guys need to fix some edit. I'm not helping you guys. You guys, you have to edit it, okay? If you want to upload this on video like me, then please having some kind of conversation with your friend, okay? This is just my personal opinion. Even the viewers, nobody watch it, but it's still very, very entertaining to explain how the unique stuff characters from the start to the least to favorite. Okay, as I mentioned about the neckman, it's very important from the magical high missions, which if you guys explained it, you will be very good. And of course, the spider with the top hat. I mentioned about the spider with the top hat. It's very unique. It dances around them, dances around at the star swarm. You also spider with the war cry, which is very good. And then finally, the characters will be great. I wish he would appeared in Solania, but sadly, when he faced up Solania, it would be like, ooh, it's gonna be gone. And it would be, oh, where's the spider? And then he's like, oh, it's gonna be gone. Eternity. Gordy does. If Gordy does meet it, it's gonna be episode like Samurai Jack. But of course, this show it's still very okay. That's fine. Let's just finish these some side characters. I'm going to choose I don't know. There's so many new side characters, a joke. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's start with on Earth. Okay, skull neck. How do we explain the skull neck? I'm going to put B. If not, I would have to choose B. Let me know in comment section. Do I think I have to put? Do I think I should put B or C? No problem. It's really really up to you guys. It's just my least favorite character. Let me go and explain it. Skullneck was a little bit cringy. A little bit cringy actually. She's a little bit cringy. Not gonna lie. Um, I've explained it. For the most time, for the first time, Star did to transform her into some kind of a big green troll. And the gem, like I mentioned earlier, it looks like a Stephen. Yeah, you guys agree with it. You guys agree with that? The gem on a belly one looks like a Stephen. How do you know about the Stephen? Well, it was from the after Cartoon Network released it. Yeah, I never even accepted how betrayed I hate the Stephen with the coarse womb, coarse woes, or mistaking the other noisy characters. This is just really, really bad. Anyway, back to this topic though. Skolnick, um, besides a good teacher, he teaches us some maths and that's it. He also teaches some geometry, basic math, advanced math. That's it. He doesn't teach about history, English, he doesn't teach us about the chemistry or history. He's very basically teaching about math, and that's it. He talks about some math. He talks about some math. That's it. But one thing about this character, guys, is after episode with Math Magic, and it put a star code, Miss Coolness is back, but sadly, he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk, yes. If you look at the episode 15, put a star code, Miss Coolness doesn't talk. It's like basically mute her like a it's like a basically mute her like a goblin dog. Yes, walk. It's like basically like a goblin dog 2.0. You guys agree with it. Skolnick does only teaches math and that's it. He can't do anything obviously besides some very cute hamster, wearable some armor to defeat the swing monster, which I really like in the episode. And then after a while, do I think I have to put the A tier or the C tier? In my personal opinion, guys, if you want to put the A tier, it is really up to you. Do you think I have to put the A tier? Let's just do it. The Skolnick, congratulations, you've been put, you've been put A tier because of eternity. You can meet the spider and the eagle and the Ethan against so freaking strong. Skolnick would be very good teacher. I like it. It's very funny. He's very funny. He's actually very good professional at math teaching the students. And then of course he actually pretend them. He pretends some students, attend to them. He's also pay attention to all of the students. And then Star Butterfly just transform into green trolls one. It's very funny. And then the episodes will be good in early season, but in the final scenes in season 4, she will never come back. Yeah, because of the summer school. Yes, you guys agree with it. She has like taking a break from the she has been taking a break from summer schools, and you guys can agree with it. Maybe taken instead of taking, right? She hasn't taken a break, so technically it's very good, right? Now, up next we have. I'm going to do this at last character before I go to bed. Which one? Let's see here. The last. Um. Okay. This one. It's my controversial opinion. I know some people didn't like it, but this is my controversial opinion. Controversial. My unpopular opinion. Joki was the best character. Was the best. How do you know about his best character? Well, let me explain it. In the episode Star Wars, Joki trained Kelly to just attack it on its skin. But in the Dive and Conquer, Joki just wearable some armors, helping helping the knees to repel her Kelly's sword, which is very great. She was also team up as Kelly. It kind of reminds me of Watchel. Remember the dude one from Minecraft who can bite you during the waiter in Minecraft Villager update? That's right. It looks very similar. You are right. You are correctly in precision, guys. Joki does similar to the bit dude. Ravager. Yeah. See, he does similar to the Ravager. You are right. But except they both have very similar to muscles, different colors, different shape one, and it kind of reminds me of Clockwork. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Clockwork though, but honestly, Joker would be still one of the great characters. He appeared in the episode David Gunkel. He tried to kill the giant Godzilla called Meteora, and then the episode Cleve one. Of course, when you talk about the Cleve, Joker will remember them. He remembered Kelly's dimension, fighting the Solani one, which is very great, and that's it. But still very good character in my opinion. I like him. I personally love him, but I really wish they have to add it more. Yes, if we had to know more about the characters, it would be jokey. Because of the Ravenger from Minecraft, this is still by far one of the most unique characters. It's still really great. But honestly, if only wish Disney need to add more, it would be jokey. Jokey might be still the best. It's still really likable. Attacking them, check. Helping them, check. Mongo DS, love him, as well as some Kelly, checkity check. But except the Star doesn't show up the Kelly one, Jokey one, except he shows up in the final episode called the Cleve one, which is, yeah. He does really seem right. He's just really funny character. Okay, let's just gonna finish it, guys. I don't want this just over to the antiquated. I'm going to choose. Oh, this one. It is so freaking great. This one has that good son. This is a box of truth, guys. The box of truth gives you very. Is this? He's also. He also gives you some the plot twist. Without the box of truth, Eclipse wouldn't know who would be the real master or a daughter. Yes, he's basically right. And she also, whoever wasn't born this year, wasn't born then. Eclipse was born in a family called King Sasuke, which we'll have to explain it in the future. The truth of the box of truth, guys. Definitely the most important side character. Do not just put the least favorite. It's just haram. Why you put the top number? The side cut is actually very because technically he explained about butterfly trap and sleepover. But the butterfly trap is actually very important. Where the eclipse tells about the vices, he also talks about very plot twist. If you haven't seen this episode, please watch it. I highly recommend. Don't just people to post on the internet. You can watch it, you can understand, you can feel like it. This is hashtag highlight to this episode, guys. A highlight to this side character, we will have to put S plus. No mention it to C1, A1, or S1. It's fine. Don't just put the B or D1. It's just really me. Alright. I'm going to pick the very weird side character. One of them's actually very my opinions on Ludo. Okay, let me going to explain about it because I know some people really interested. Luto was the first villain before Toffee, Mina. Let me go to explain this one. Luto was the first villain in the Star Forces before Toffee, Miniowa, and how is that possible? Ludo himself might be. I see many people can hate him, but I still really like him. It's not like similar to Neocortex because in the season 1, he only tried to steal Stars 1 and then by capturing the monsters, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it to practicing training the monsters, and if that's possible, then the monsters would try to catch them, Castle 1, and Luther would be victory. But in season 2, Luther has changed his new. He came up with the Spital and skull, which is very good. And then he also found the meat form, which is basically a corrupt Star Swan 2.0, but it's actually very evil, okay, because of this name villain. And then he came up with the rats, he got some book up spells in episode 14, Bon, until I have to explain this in a later episode, by the way. This one is actually, my opinion, Pluto will have to put it as plus. I kind of agree with it. If I have to choose which of the best villains, definitely Luto or Toffee or Mini or Diora or even Mina Lockberry. It's really up to you. So I'm not gonna complain. The characters, but Luto is still really one of the funniest characters. In season 1, he's basically tried to capture stars once, that's it. But in episode 8, Fortune Cookie, he wants to introduce a new monster called Toffee. Toffee is actually very, very scary character. I have to explain the next video because I'm very, very, very tired of work. But technically, I will have to upload it Thursdays or possibly on Saturday. Okay? Pluto was actually really good. And in season 2, he then will explain this one. Then in season 3, Pluto just shows up Luda the author after the Battle of Munich. The Battle for Munich though would be the greatest good movie. It was a good movie, very good movie, but not like the special episode. Ludo would be very, very took over. He took over the castle episode 3P King Ludo. Like, who the hell is the King Ludo? It was him. And of course, he tried to capture the key, which I explained it one, but you guys haven't heard of the season 3, right? Of course, season 3 had been changed because we see the more explorers, aka Eclipsa, family, masters, and of course, we need to understand differences between masters and humans. Yes, those topics are so funny and silly. It is really, really fun topic as well. But Luto, besides the very limited character in the season 3 and 4, definitely one of the most memorable. It's like basically Cortex from Crash Bandicoot, but he's still very anxious, sometimes angry, sometimes anxious, sometimes he changes new ruling garbage instead of the masters took over the world. And then season episode 9, season 4, Luto is just basically a brand new friend, guys. And by the way, I'll have to put the S plus or A plus. Dennis, one of my favorite Luto's best friend. I can't even agree with guys to put the lower tier because it's really Haram one. But Luto with the Dennis, Luto and his brother called Dennis. Dennis, it's actually very memorable character. Yes, of course, he was the same dude, who was the same voice who made the middle. If you guys haven't read about middle, please let me know in the section. Or he did the voice from the Crystal Gems, aka Stephen, but I haven't even centuries, but I'm sure you guys know them. In episode 9, Luto tried to capture the new one, the magic bell. And then he's just going back to this planet. He wants to showcase some monster castles after season 1. And then the new best buddy called Dennis, which is just shows up how he can actually interact with his brother, right? He will give you some advice, give you some hug. He wants to see garbage and episode 9. And then like these episodes are so funny. One of them was creativity, like the Minecraft villagers, but better. It's like basically we have Minecraft villagers at home. Yes, it does. It really does. Like it's like basically it's like basically green villagers. Oh my god, it's so funny. We're actually gonna listen to them. That is so funny. Yeah, guys, this is still, it's still really funny characters. Normally people would despise to be hate Dennis. Why do you put him back? Well, basically, he wants to be best new body brother is called Buto. He wants to be a he wants to give you some advice, give you some treat, bring him life, bring him with a new life, and give you some advice. He wants to go to the new adventures, but sadly, guys, when you tell about the timeline itself, deadlines, he hasn't been going to the adventure. He hasn't been going, guys. So who could it be? Disney? Maybe yeah. Yeah. Disney tell us Disney told him that that Dennis hasn't been going to the adventure since episode, and then at the end of the episode, Leaf one, Stars wants to play Pluto and Dennis to play as a to playing basketball, but she hasn't time to be pressure because of the portal. But of course, he can remember Ludo in the first episode in season one, and then Ludo himself. Sadly, Marco just built the San Ludo at the very end of the beach day, which is still very funny. But aside of them, Ludo and Dennis were both very memorable. I'm so happy that so part of the season 3 and 4 having more improved to this animation and quality, writing, and it's actually one of the most important plot twists that haven't been. Of course, many people, many long time fans miss the goofy shows, but come on, guys, you're adults. You're freaking adults. Like, try to watch it, and please don't just look at the comments. It is just, oh man, I'm too tired of season 3. I missed the goofy one. Where could it have been changed? I mean, really, guys? Really? Can you compare like a SpongeBob or Louis from Vibia, Our House, for example? It is just not right. When compared to the Gravity Falls characters have almost unmemorable characters. Yes, an entire Disney series almost unmemorable characters. Like, I don't care about Maple or horses or even Sue's one, for example. It is just my favorite. But when we compare to the Star one, we have like 78 plus, we have 79 characters dislike. Okay? Don't just swap at them. Like, give it a chance. Do not just look at the internet or overload the memes or DeviantArt floated. Just watch it. Why you guys just obsessed with the Skibidi the Toilet or um maybe horror memes like Finest at Freddy? Okay, yeah, it does make sense because I used to like it for now, but nowadays I just don't even care to watch something because I'm very older. I don't even matter to change my life. But come on, guys, really, you have a most 100% accurate to this viewers. Please don't just end the web like, oh my god, I'm really guy, I missed the Gooby one, I missed the comic one like a gumball. Without the Without the English, how are you supposed to understand the writing? How would you supposed to understand the writing? All of the writings had very important quality than Stephen, Our House, Amphibia, and all us. This is very rare. This is the most rarest gems out of all of the bunch, okay? Without the rarest show, how could it possibly be? Like, give me some example. You think this is only one? Or think it will be all of them? In the latest recent Disney films, I can see a bunch of the movies, a bunch of the recent shows were made to these similar. I'm not feeling comfortable. How is it not comfortable? It's just not the same. Okay, let me go to give some example. 101. 101 would be very good side characters. It was very, very special. But the Disney had to decide to with trailer dropped it. It dropped it today. It's called Moana remake. Why Moana? Let me go to show you guys on you real quick. Okay, I actually saw this video and oh my god. Oh my god. 6.3 million viewers in one day? Oh, I'm so pissed them off. Why we may? Why? Just stick to the animated. No time to just money, money, money. Like all of the Disney remakes, I'll be just false alarm them. Ah, this is so man. This is so angry, guys. There's nothing we can do but getting more money, budgets, better them. Like, why you need to add some remake? Disney remakes, if maybe like, for example, what did they remake look like? If they remake, for example, Club Go, for example, what the Club Go look like in a remake, it would be like, I can see smell like Devil from Cuphead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't look like very original, but Darren Nepsi would not allow us to get some remake. Or if you imagine Gravity Falls would be remake, I guess not, but we will see. You think do you think Kelly's Haunted will be remake? Possibly not, but it's just my opinion. Or do you think Molly Machi will have the remake? No one says watch the remake. Remake sucks to get some. For the solace of the money, do not ever watch the remake. It just really hurt your feelings. Bad to be promoted, bad unmemorable scenes, and poor pacing to writing them as well. Guys, let's be clear. You think this is only one type of these shows out of the bunch? Yes. The truth is, the latest seasons or the recent Disney films or movies are not very cool. But still they tried the best. They will try the best to get more money. Yes. And without the recent money, nobody just recommend to continue season 5. Yes, the truth is because the Disney animations has like a bunch of the Millie Millie Bug one. Yeah, when we talk about American Ladybug, for example, it was basically very similar to this style where we talk about it in French channel. Yes, that is exactly true. Ah, I have to be stalk myself. Stalk. Alright guys, so that's it for the part 2. Tomorrow we were going to be talk about the main characters, not main characters, but we will try to finish the side characters, which would be very important. And after that, I'm actually going to say the main characters I would choose. This one, this one, this one, this one. Pony, yes, Taffy. This will be side characters. This will be, main characters. This is the side characters. Maybe main characters. This one, I would say side characters. This is the main character. This is almost side characters, but who knows? The magical high commissions will have to explain it in the future. In season 4. This is really ouchy, but it's just really fun. And the very memorable side characters. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this one. One last thing. This one, Mimic one, season 3, the Battle from Uni. She came in the Battle from Uni one, but honestly, it was very good. My only wish one, she would come back in season 4. Mimic one, it's just really funny. He doesn't talk, but it's actually one word that he can heal with you guys. So you can only heal, get the key, and that's it. Why me by get the key? Because he tried to rescue Star. So for Toffee, yes. Of course, maybe the lady one. It was actually really funny. The funny characters say the funny thing about the mimic ones, he can literally dance. He can literally dance with the said they would be dancing this one and this one. Yeah, but they have to fix it so okay. But she was very funny. But after season 3 and season 4, she will never come back. I mean, it's really sad. It's really sad that Mimic only appeared at the battle from Uni or the booth, just like Lekman. Lekman has like very magical gold one, but after Page Journal, Crystal Clear, and Star Wars, or maybe some music, he will never come back. The same thing with Mimic one, but she's also very funny. She can talk. She can only one line called E. Then that's it. We can't even explain the part. No substance, but still very little bit fun side characters in my opinion. And then that is all for you guys. If any questions come up below, I will have uploaded tonight, but I promise one. If you see my microphone or I muted this one, then please you can edit them and you can fix it and let me know if I have to postpone it. Please do it as a homework. Okay? So without further ado, we see you guys next time in a part 3, inshallah, and see you later. Right, welcome back to another Star versus tier list. Today we want to then before we start. So honestly guys, yesterday I talked about the one of these actually and the side event. Now of course the tennis is actually a really good pair in season 3. But the Ludo obviously is actually very unique. So of the entire show guys, I mean without the Ludo they're going to be villain. So today we're going to be continuing more side characters, so let's get started. Of course, as always, make sure to hit the subscribe and like below. Also, please comment below which one is your favorite side characters in the IoT category. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, the first one we have the Pony Sisters. Now I know a lot of people hate Pony Sisters in season 4 because after the second intro release hit the top in 2017, what could this be? Sisters. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed that the main character will be a Pony, but the having Pony Sisters are very very slightly different slices than Pony Head. I know some people hate it. I don't even understand how many characters we have here, but maybe it's like basically a bunch of the variables in between. I seen the episode Pony Molyneux on a Nation, the Pony Head Show, and finally guested Queen nabbed it. Of course, the Pony Sisters won't do anything that much because of these side characters, and also they were like a bunch of the different names expectedly, but nobody heard of them. So if you're new players, if you're new fans, the Pony Heads should be below tier. But if you love them such as, the Better Queen, Pink One, I would say Pony Sisters will have to put it above tier. So for me, I'm so sorry everyone, this is just my opinion. So if you love this Pony Sisters, you're gonna like them. Or if you are new fans, if you're Star fans, then I would say the Pony Sisters will put it below C tier or its favorite. It is really up to you guys. My opinion is still one of my characters of all. Another cool thing about the side characters of Pony One is Seahorse. That's right, his name is Seahorse. I mean, Seahorse is actually Seahorse is actually the first appearing episode in season 3. Of course, some people hate him and some people. To be honest, this is kind of like Map from Dora the Explorer, but this is actually really funny because Ponyhead has a crush on seahorses. Okay, seahorse is actually really funny. I mean, I seen quite a few episodes in season 4, the last 5 episodes, where a bunch of the people fighting them, which is very great. And of course, he is actually very recording them. Even the last episode, even the Glee episode where seahorses will be so memorable. I mean, I can see why people love him, and I honestly don't even feel bad. So I would say another S tier. It's very good side character, but it's actually a very cool one. I'm probably gonna see more of them in season 5 or movie. If they added some movie, maybe Seahorse will be the best of the best of the character. Okay, so yeah, it's very good side characters. I mean, a lot of people hate ponies. I mean, it's just not very bad. If you compare to SpongeBob, the horses, then it is not going to be differences. The differences between Nickelodeon show and a Disney show, I would say this one. So, okay, let's go back to the school one. Okay, the principals. I don't know how to name them, but I'm gonna call you Principal Steve. So this guy actually first introduced in episode one, season one, and later on it was actually really character. It was very good principal side character, but honestly, in season four, he was actually so up a bit hysterical, like how he can catch away vacation. And then you guys seen the British Stalko. Yeah, you seen him at British Stalko along with shows and Mr. Candle. And by the way, we don't even see Mr. Candle. Please let me know in the section. So I'm gonna put Mr. Candle above here, but they haven't added this new side character, so it is completely fine. So Mr. For the principal Steves, I would say if you're a new beginner, they have to put either B or A. So me, I'm going to put A1. If not, I'll have to choose the S1. But technically, it's very limited characters, so you don't even see more. But in season 4, sadly, he has only one appearing. He has only he has only one appeared episode, but it's Darko, and eventually the part of it. Marco tried to chase the port. Okay, so if you're new fans, then I would say Principal Steve's either put A or S. So it's really up to you. The next side characters, of course, Miss Hina's Minion. This one I really love it. So this one I would say sorry about. Okay, so the spider with the top hat, I'm gonna put this one. Pluto, I'll this one. I know I feel really bad one, but this is actually really joke. But this one, oh my god, this character is just really cool. It only appears, he only appears in West Buy, Gift of the God, and in the late episode 5 called Yada Yada Berries, where he actually washes the dishes. And so this one I actually like him. I like the character. It was basically from Miss Hina's Minion. Yeah, of course, he's actually very. But this one, this one is actually really funny. I mean, I kind of wish he could be more, but good thing we have appeared in season 4, like series and coronation. But the last 5 episodes also appear here, but sadly he didn't have time to talk to them in episode of course. But it was actually really a nice character. So if I guys any name, then please comment below and hit subscribe. So yeah, I have to say this character have to must have it. Okay. Um here we have a Tad. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. The new Tad best friend. The new Kelly's best friend called Tad. That's right, it's not from the Minecraft. This is a Tad. Tad it's actually really similar to the Beast Boy. I know you guys love the Beast Boy more from the Titans, but Tad was actually really funny. He's very funny, guys. I mean, technically, um, technically, he was only the be friend with Kelly. He was actually inside the hell to make Fluffy magical. But honestly, guys, I like it. I like this Tad. Tad is actually really funny. And so, a couple of the few episodes that I mentioned about him is being Dive and Conquer. It was only Peter Dive and Conquer, which is actually friendships, some drama. Honestly, the Tad, without it would never be the same. So it was actually the same voice as a Beast Boy and Beast Boy Teen Titans Go. But of course, I agree with it. Tad is actually really funny. I like the hair. Inside of hair, it's actually Kelly. But sadly, after Kelly's Sword, he would never come. Even the battle for Munich 2.0, he would never come jump into the battle. So it's still very little bit, I would say. Okay, let's see here. Next side character. Which one choose? Okay, I'm gonna talk about Tom's best friend, Tom's of the family. We are going to start with his dad. Now, sadly, guys, he only appears in the so-called Pop Knuckle, Pop Nopping, and Lake House People. But honestly, guys, these two of them are very, very good character. But I kind of wish they both have appeared so it's besides two. I mean, the demon one looks actually really cool. I like this demon. I'm a huge fan of the demon besides Cuphead. Okay, how are we going to explain them? So the demons Tom Spence's parents, you can say it. Two characters are very, very cool. Um, I'm gonna put at least above 80. I would say, no problem. I'm gonna put, yeah, I'm so sorry. This one, I have to slightly above, but you have to put the last A minus. These two parents are very, very memorable, but I really wish they have to put them more episode. Even the show ended in 2018, but we still need to make. It's like, are we getting those Tom's parents? Yes. The fact that mother and Arthur, they were very silly and funny them, but his mother, not her mother, wait, his mother actually doesn't talk. She was only like animal voices. The dude from the Gekni, see words. We guys heard of Abu from Aladdin. He was only the main character that he would never come back. So the side character would be great besides them. If you're new fans of them, then please don't put it below here. It is just my personal opinion. Thusly, two of the best mom's parents would not have to say, okay, I'm not going to put up. Okay, yeah, it's really shame, but it's okay. I know some people love them. I will have to put. So maybe in the next season, if they appear this episode, I will have to put them. I will have to put them up. So it's actually really nice, cute, cute. Um, okay. Here's my controversial opinion because I know some people really freak. Luciana, one of my favorite side characters season. She was introduced. Oh wait, excuse me. I was actually very sick today, so please comment below. I will have to feel better as soon as possible. Um, Going back to this topic. With Busana was my favorite, but sadly she appeared when some Graham and Gone. Gone. So Gone Be Gone said, adult Marco talked to her very fast paced, and then sadly when she summons the lighting them and then she be gone, she will never come. Okay, but at least I like the side character. I don't know why people them, but I kind of wish she'll have to be Peter's episode as soon as possible. Like maybe she can write the bullet bill, which is of course doing Christmas. But you know what? Change my mind. I don't want to leave the season 4. It's just really hard. If I had to put the season 1 because I have a lot to say. I love the side characters way more. And so the quirky one. I don't know why people hate them, but please, it is just my personal opinion. I have to put his favorite, that one. Um, let me fix this as the best side character. Okay, it is just my opinion though, so please don't even write like below comment section, even though people still angry about me. This is just my opinion. Don't just write to the criminal because he did not like a season. He did not like it latest, but it's gonna be fine, I guess. Okay, so back to the Busan one. What do I feel? This is very great. Kind of reminds me of Jessica from, kind of looks like Jessica from Story Mode, but she was very good, badass character. She can fight demons, she can also find some phantoms to try to rescue Naruto's the dragon one. But sadly, guys, Naruto's it's not the people, so I'll have to list it honorable mentions. She was very good character overall. But besides episode 4 would be great. And episode 16 be sadly Marcus just summon her up, summons her, and then she was talking. He would talk too fast, and then British is like, "Why did you summon that? Because we need to find locate his parents, his babies like Orsa and Owa, and then that's it. And then and then Busana will never come back to cite it very close them up. This is just my opinion. Honestly, guys, I know some people hate 16 WB Gone, but honestly, guys, it was actually very great. So if you're a new beginner one, then I would say you can either put A plus or B plus. It is really up to you guys, but to me, Busana had the more potential to add the side character. She was very good. But sorry everyone. I was actually really sick, so it is what it is. Back to this topic one. If you're a new fan of the style, I would say Busana would. But if you have like you have a long time fan, you mean the longest time hours after 2016 or whatever, then I would say the new character will put either B or C or use favorite. Okay, so yeah, Busana would be a good one, but I really wish she could appear more episodes. She could be more episodes and episode screen. Maybe beside 4 and she would have to fortify Solan monsters like Solan against the axis. Yeah, it's kind of agree with them, but it is what it is. The Disney tried the best to pushes their bunch of shit, and everyone freaked them out. The show ended in 20. If they added this movie, then it would be really fantastic. I really want to see Usana. If he said yes, then you like her. So too bad. Maybe I will have to add it in Minecraft. You guys want to add it in Minecraft? Yeah, let's just do it. I can add it my Minecraft style versus roleplay. So you guys want to join me and hit the comment below. Okay? Just don't even freak. Alright, next side character. We have. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot the last character. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put at least A1. Okay, her name, his name is Bonidad or King Dad, or I can't even pronounce his name. King Dad, King Pony looks actually fine, I guess. He only appeared in episode 1B, episode 9, Boys from Wall of Pain. He also comes back in episode season 3 called Pony Minium and Nothing. But after that, the Pony Dad, the Pony Dad will never come back. It was kind of disappointing, but it's still really memorable. The King Dad actually talks about Pony had to go to the say Ogre form, or he also wants to fight the body one like Pony Sisters, but they still very matter. Yeah, they still very good. I mean, King Dad, King Pony Dad, sadly, it's just not really important plot twist. Not really much to say about him. He was actually really good when he said his sisters and main character. So I would say if you're a new fan of the fans, then you can either put A or B. It's fine. It's really up to you. But I would say King Dad's looks actually really fun. It's very good side character. Other than that, nothing really much. Okay, next we have Geodude. Geodude. I can't even feel with him. I like him. Looks like a zombie. Looks like a zombie from Plants vs. Zombie, or you can say Minecraft. It looks like a zombie from Minecraft as well as Plants vs. Zombies. Not YouTube, Gemini. Gemini. It's really funny, but because of the school one, like the school destroyed a bunch of the plot twists them before she turned into well, not YouTube. Gemini destroyed it. So Messinas, aka Noah, took him heart out, and it's just going towards this one. This is the Rustical. And then Rustical plus the Bob the Body one. Then Gemini died. He was died without the shot system. It was really funny one. Of course, he appears in season 3, thank God. Without it, it was sad. And of course, he also appeared in season 2, the second intro. Second intro would be much better than the first one, but it's still up to you guys. It's just my opinion. But this guy, it's really funny. He talks about different dialogue, tapping record video. He also wants to also need to help the Messinas. Then and it shows up to suffer them to physical reform, sub them into the school, sub to the schools, and then they come to the quiz talking about Messinas, baby, teachers, and then she turned master. And finally, Miss Heenes, aka Meteora, took him out and threw it directly towards Mastercore. It's just gone. It's very dead though, but this is really character. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Zombie quite a bit for Minecraft and Dance vs Zombie. You can even say it. Dance vs Zombie is one of the franchise in terms of the franchise. Okay, let's see the new side characters. We need to finish it up. Um, okay, let's talk about where's the this one? These two of them are very weird. Um, okay, the Slime Master and the lady one Spider Princess. I will call you Princess Spider Bite. Now, I know some people hate it. I know some people hate Survival Spider Bite, but actually, they were very cute. They were very super cute franchises. In terms of the franchise, they were very super cute. Okay, for those who don't know, Slime Master is actually really fun character side. He appeared in Monster Bash and Surviving Spider Bite. That's it. Or if I could mistake in my head though, then maybe he could have season. So please, we need to find some. But now let's be clear. You think Slime Master will have to put B tier? Honestly, guys, I will never gonna. I will have to put between both of them will be. You can't even imagine. You can't even put S tier. Sadly, they both have in season 3 only one side new character. That's pretty much it. Other than that, it's very memorable. It's very funny, cute, it's very silly, very acting. Then Slime Monster just to take over to of the fight of the spider bite. He's also goes to the love berry. She's actually very evil monster. He doesn't love monsters. It's like I'm gonna take all the monsters, including slime monsters, and then of course he shows up the haunted hill to hell. And that's it. Yeah, the hell will be finished, and then slime monster will be gone. So the princess spider bite. I would say the side characters will be, especially the new fans of them. If you love them, you can definitely gonna put S plus. It's really up to you. But me, I'll have to put them A plus. Okay, let's just move on. Okay, Starfan 18. I love her Starfan. I'm gonna put. Don't even say. Oh yeah, I have to put F tier. Oh, Starfan 13 was the creator of the show. Without the Starfan 13 show, then who would be responsible to voice her? Maybe her? Her would be the same voice that would never see? It's not. Starfan 13, 18 is so similar to the Star Butterfly. I like it. She's so funny. She's so funny to take a pictures, romantic between Starco and then she also changed up Marco. She also He also coming back to the Christmas event called Stump Day, which is pretty fun. And then with his taco, like Calvin, they just took the picture selfie between them, and as you can send to the poster between Jackie and new character Chloe. But by the way, there's no Chloe or Jackie one. I have to say I see the Jackie one, but I don't even see very disappointing. And also, this is very funny. It's so funny. Like I kind of wish. I mean, not kind of wish one, but I'm very glad find the episode leave one. She was very memorable with them. She remembered that the portal would be closed very quickly before it collapsed them, and it collapsed them. And then finally, she also taking some pictures. It's very funny. She also taking to stars posters like me, and then she's very fun. It's very fun. This is the first stars created the show, Pepsi, and without her, it's just nothing to be the same. So nothing can beat Star and again other than his character. Okay, yeah, very funny character. It's very goofy and sadly, she's just not. She's not coming back after British Taco, but maybe she was very, very cute. Honestly, we have 24 minutes to left. Okay, the last side characters. Let's see. Okay, quest by. This is a quest by slot. I have to say, this is so funny. This is so freaking, especially Uprising season 4, especially the first 4 seasons of Sloth one. This guy is truly like wow. Sloth Boy, it's like similar to Zootopia the Sloth one. They both have similar to Sloth, but this guy, it's just really funny. Wow, it's just really fun. Any episode quest by he wants to find the chargeable stars one. An episode quest gift of the god. Sloth one tried to exchange the card one for chargeable after 6 months. And then episode 12 and Squire, because of the Squire celebrity blow out, he has to had to hurry up. He had to clear so many dragons there because of the character. And then finally, out of businesses, sadly, Quest Buy has been closed down, or maybe has been something. Yeah, it's very sad because the Quest Buy Dimension would have so much more memory. But after out of business, Quest Buy Sloth One will never come. You will have to say we will close Quest Buy Dimensions forever. After we sell out of business, we will have to close Quest Buy forever. It's like yeah, it would be finished after a while. Okay, so I would say if you're a new fan of the style, you can put either a, but for me, I'll have to put the S minus. It's very funny character. So thank you very much for the star versus up three. So let me know in the comment section. Do you think the tier list will be clear? If not, if that always, then I'll have to change it. It's update. So thanks for watching and see you later. Greetings everyone. Welcome back to the fifth part of Star versus tier list. Now, before we can continue this part, I just want to say nobody watched it and some people just please let me know. Try to I'll try to so if I have to please make sure hit like and hit subscribe this out. So without further ado, started. So we have a couple of few side characters before this. Point to start is very maybe so this character is actually very nice. Thing about me. So one say really rather I really want this one. I don't have to spend more. So very poster guys, it's basically evolved in episode 50 Tube and it was very funny. It's very like acting some child. He also like some music in and also she turned into teenager. So it's basically to pass off the master some bugs or strange still. And honestly, it's not really much. But look at that, it is very doable character. Yet it's still very limited side. After episode 15A, she probably gonna left it for long this time. Probably gonna stay gone. Time. That's it. Fine episode to clean. Raphael Diaz. Raphael Diaz hang up his stomach. And it was actually really kind of wish Disney, because the thing about the characters, they have to be a last video. So last time I talked to Sana, he was only appeared in the ransom that they both disappeared separate. Now obviously so kind of wish they, but at least they both have very even some viewers, older viewers, have to stick to seasons, but honestly disagree with this season 4. Hands down, hands down, hands down the best later season, even though they. So I know you guys liked it. Honest, my opinion, season 2 would be. Sometimes I don't want to spend more time with it, but the truth is, it was actually really good characters. Even season 1, also TV episode, I kind of like it. How we gonna put it the win best seasons to the seasons by far at best. Okay, so Mariposa being honest still. Okay, who's going to be side character? Father time. Now, keep in mind this is actually so I have to put sweep because Father time is actually very special unique. So I'm going to put think about it eventually because I have to put still. The thing about Father, it's basically very standard character. He wants to stop clock timing machines when he machine. He wants to just goofing around, trying to find the hamster wheel, as well as the just moving forward. But and then episode the magic one star shows him up, says are we going to stop at night? But suddenly he's just capable of goofy one, except this one, which is actually really. And then season 4, because technically season 3 Father Time hasn't been episode, but in season 4 it's only a beach day, which is actually very important plot. The thing about the plot twist after beach day was they have to have something several serious episodes where when they shut down the ports, the only way to access the port is thanks to this one. This is actually a side character. Okay, overall very fun character. Yet really wish they have to be maybe season 5 if he came to the Earth need, aka Mutant Earth. That would be amazing. That would be inspirational, very quick, smart. But it was actually really fun. But insidious as well. Okay, I mean it's just really funny fun as well. I mean he loves the hamsters. I did the build in my Minecraft world each day, so it was very different one because when I tried to find it in Minecraft, I tried to look at the skin who farms to this spot, but instead I found the sloth one instead of the exist. So maybe you guys are my as well. So I'll have to show you guys soon later. Okay. Up next we have, let's see, this one we translate. Uh, okay, that lady from episode 9B called Star. How are we going to explain? Because besides this very cute one, it's very good professionals, master skills. It was very nice. I'll have to put it 8. This one, it's actually really funny. It's very funny to teasing. She will be like scientist, but instead she'll be turned master's ability. Okay, she'll be turned into master ability after many masters, many friendly masters try to block his block it at them. Then and then of course he shows up the outboard, which is very nice, and next to the Dr. Scientist trees, and then she shows up masters who's the default. And at the end, she turned into like Sun Girl 2.0, and she goes to the climb trees, climb into the trees, and then and that's it. So it's very funny, cute, but I kind of wish she could have it be so it's like so it might be, but at the moment it's just only kind of like what we see, kind of like when we see the box of truth, spam, like other than okay. Up next we have Gina. Now, of course, Conchina, I don't know much about this character, but she was actually really great. I don't want to put like S tier, but I will have to put it A tier. Okay, let me go and explain it because I know some people. Regina was only the far character because the rest of the far characters are not very memorable. Say, Buffalo told him that the number of the parks are limited, except Regina was only helping us. It's only helping us to understand memorize or memorize character names. She's not very. I mean, of course, she's very helpful. Try to tell and advise the star to go to Butterfly Castle. Then and then Star Fairy, she tried to also help the masters to block the M1. Um, he tended to like children actually one ball. He wanted to watch the reactions and then to go to corner, which is very great. And then in episode 15, Doop Doop, where I know some people like it, but episode 15, Regina actually kicking them eyes. And as when the spirit one, sadly, Star Butterfly is actually out. She's very freaking out. And then Katrina just like turns into Paul one was stuck on the stomach, smash on the stomach. Okay? Smash on the stomach, and then it's very funny. At the very end, the cliff will say goodbye to the and she'll be remembered. Honestly feel like I don't want to put the A tier, but definitely deserves to be top 10 side characters. So probably gonna still be to be still. If you disagree with it, then it's fine. You guys either put low or high, but it's actually very good. I like her. I freaking love her so much. Very classy, but nicely. Okay. Okay. This one it's called Westoko grandfather. It's called Westoko great grandfather. Demon one. Been waiting for this one a long time ago. Up on episode one. This is I can't even put S tier because here's a truth one. I know some people don't want. I know many people hate this character, but let's be honest. Why you guys hate Master Master Dad is the first main character. They are bounding them in episode 1-8. Maybe you guys seen that the backlash that seen that the boss dog goes to the bounty to kill, and then like how Spherical Master just giving some just gives him some nice. It's give us some family bonding. Mom's just try to shut him. Also cook some on the cook. It's very nice. And then episode 8, plot point curse, where the Rustical father only knows how to find, guessed it, several stone. In my opinion, guys, when I tried to build in Minecraft, it took me like few minutes to build it, like just like imagination, but yet it was still a little bit meh compared to Sword because my building skills aren't very compared to this one. And then that's it. Yeah, this has only appeared in 2 episodes. Lake House Revival and the Blood Moon Quest. Or Curse of Blood Moon, you can even say it. Okay? It's very nice, but I can't even put the S tier because he can only appear in season 4 twice and that's it. If only wish he can join the Battle for Me 2.0, but sadly he's very old. I can't even put above T. So maybe okay, hear me out. I know some people will be freaked out. Okay, I will have to put both of the. I can't even imagine, but I will have to put the A plus. I can't even make them to S plus, like I mentioned about the video, guys. I mentioned about the video one that really want to put S plus, but three of them will put in S. Three of them will put are putting in a deal. Okay. If you don't understand this statement, please don't put the garbage. I know some people pick out, but please, this is just my personal opinion. Even besides the quirky one, which can appear to be characters, I will also going to put A tier as well. Even people hate them, but I can still agree with it as well. So I will have to put it A. Okay. Alright, the next side character. Which one I'm gonna choose? Okay, you see our two old friends? I'm gonna put B plus. Even I like a season 1, but actually they can't even do it. They can't do much about it. Okay, two teenagers, friend with the marketing years. What they can do? More silly, more funny, more butt jokes. Even this one shows up the belly to talk about himself, even story. And then season 3, because technically Superwoman some, like Marco has to try to cuss on Jackie. It was actually really great. But sadly, I can't even put the higher tiers at all. Even put a Scarecrow, which is very good, really glad. But I don't want to put like between S tier and A tier. So it was really fine character. At least for your opinion, guys, in your opinion, it was actually his favorite. At the end, I don't have to explain about these two boys between them, so it is just my respectful opinion. Okay, up next we have Sensei. This one, I kind of wish I love him so much, but I'm very glad he. So, Sensei, it's very good character. Like, he wants to teach his karate children as well as the main character, yes. Sensei, it's very good narrator. I like him. He's basically wants to teachable about the kids and children. He also wants to be leveling up the develops by himself and the children in terms of the children's skills at the age of the limited. The children who have to learn more karate skills. Um, and then what happened to him, guys, is the fact that with his taco, because Sensei had to move on, had to move on from karate to job. He took a job called with his taco, which he can order in, he can get some food. He's also warning about giant banana and one, which is actually like the main character as well. Okay. At the end, I don't think it's not really much to say about, but it was actually really great. At the final episode called Gleef One, sadly Sensei talked to audience and Jesus One. They destroyed the whole Waterway episode. I know you guys didn't like it, but to me, the Gleef One will have to put number. Freaking love the as well so much. And then yeah, Sensei He's very good, nicely character, but besides, I can't even put S tier here. But definitely better than these two of them. I'm not gonna say it's not very annoying one, but these two of them were a little bit repetitive. After a while, it's just gonna be gone. I'm sorry, boys. Probably gonna put happy anniversary then. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to be talking about magical high commission. I'm going to start with the best one. I'm not going to put like a below one, which is really mean. So we're going to start with you. This guy reminds me of Iron Golem vibes. It looks like an Iron Golem vibes, technically. It kind of does. But this name freaks me. I love his name, by the way. It's called One Builders. This guy actually hates Eclipsa. I have no idea why. He hates Eclipsa, the war and her master's family. Damn. He hates. I mean, can we just stop doing it to keep repetitive? It's like, oh yeah, let me force Eclipsa and then and then one episode, the Battle for Muir 2.0, and then like the whole a bunch of the Solani warrior against the main characters. He also celebrated called the pizza party. Dude, this guy reminds me of Iron Golem 2.0. If you spawn like a humans next to the villager, it will be technically reminds me of Iron Golem vibes. Or look like Diamond Golems meet this guy. That is just really strange. I can't even say I can have to do describe this guy. It's a truly legendary, funny voice lines. I can if you guys agree to put ears, but this guy is a truly one of my favorite. Okay, the same thing with Hackaboo and One Piece. Now I'm gonna put this one at the very top. At the very top. We're going to start with Hackaboo. Almatrix. I mean, why not? And last one. Can't even say. I'm so sorry, Brian, but this guy is a truly legend. Okay, Hackaboo. More like Princess Bubblegum and has a crush on Flame Princess and has a crush on Marceline equals to her name called Hackaboo. That's really funny one. He's basically giving some guide to this as well. Missions just to blow her up once out of flames. In a late episode, she also tried to betray the Lipsa as well as some story. But this is very important. If you haven't seen this episode, please watch it very carefully. She's very nice character. I love it, but I don't have it some described because many people didn't watch it later. But you need to understand. Okay, same thing with the Omnitrix Spine. There was a space to it in episode 17 Mad Magic after stars didn't show up other time, but Omnitrix Prime has to deal with has another deal with the Eclipsa. Yes, technically. And then he's also very funny ones. He's very chaotically as well. In the final episode, the Gleef one, Prime sadly just disappeared, just like the episode 22 Star Quest. Then I don't have any opinions on him. It was really funny. I like it. It was really funny character. I mean, I don't have opinions of him, but this is very funny character, very jokey. He's also teaching some math skills like beginning and dimensional, infinite dimensional, and he also wants to guide Eclipsa with she tried to hide from the humans as well as some other high conditions. At the end, I decided to put them. This is definitely hands down 3 of them. It's like polices, but they look very awesome, stunning, very funny, especially better than SpongeBob, better than any Nicole shows. These 3 of them, top 10 best side characters. I'm gonna call it the Magical High Commission, except sadly, guys, I want to give you guys some answer with. There's no bold bait. Why is there no bold bait? Well, technically, they haven't added the postpointed as well. Okay? And not to mention, do I think I have to put the S tier? Sadly, guys, after after Star Quest Season 2 final, he was alright. He's not the best, but he was alright. Even though he looks very old, he wants to revival magical hacker missions, but at the end, it's just very lonely. I think that's it. So I don't have opinions on him, but he was actually really good memory side characters as well. On to the next one. Okay, this one is my controversial opinion. I know some people the last may move on, but this one definitely legendary. This one, oh, it's so hard to make a decision. I'll have to clear some tier lists at this video. This one is actually very. It's called the firstborn. Now, to be honest, a bunch of the main characters went to the magic dimensions. They wanted to stop. They have to stop me in a west to go to the mission, and then the firstborn after the toffee was he was born, was he summons the crafty magical born, magical cauldron, and then he was born called Unicorn. Okay? The unicorn her name is Firstborn. Yeah, Firstborn is very nice, it's very cute, it's very adorable. Of course, she has several appearing, several episodes in here in season 3. But honestly, I don't want to give you guys some judge. I can't even put her B, C, or good, but this is very, very. Have to watch it. If you don't, I will never give you some spoiler. I will never give you some spoiler. Okay, try to watch the episode. Let me know if you have questions we got. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, we have to save up the villains in the future, except the puppet. Okay, have to wait. Okay, who's we can see? Okay, I think that's it for the day, guys. Overall, very nice the tier list, but I don't think it's not. I'll have to mark it. I'll have to mark top 10 characters. I have to clear this tier as well, and then see you there, guys. We will. I mean, I'm gonna put the C tier. This one, I'll have to put C tier. It's very annoying one, but at least he will never come. Okay, the rest of the characters will be. I enjoyed the season 3 so much, and so season 1. When the season 2, I felt like it would be much better to say it. Maybe I'll have to rank it season 2. Could be number 3 or 4. But yeah, guys, this is where top 10 character. And a lobster claw, I can't even put the S tier A one, but I'll have to put so A C plus. Okay, so thanks for watching and have a good night. See you later. Alright, greetings everyone. Welcome back to the fifth part of Star vs. Steel. Now, last time we covered them up in the characters, side characters, and I actually added top the best villains at the time. So today we're gonna be finishing off side characters, and tomorrow we are main characters in the whole show. So without further ado, let's get started. So first side character is the monkey. Now I know some people hate monkey later seasons, especially Escape the Folk. But the monkey himself is actually really funny. He can't even speak, obviously because of animal. But this animal speaks so freaking funny one. He can actually steal the promotions like best friend, full dog monkey. So the monkey kinda similar to Jana or Linnea, except it can only appear 3 different episodes. Escape the Folk, Swimsuit, which is I know some people very interesting, and finally we tested the Pony Head show. Now I know some people a little bit confused about the monkey, but obviously it's just like involves the similar scakery children ABC channel. You can even guessed it how far it is. But the monkey himself, I would say it's gonna be very hilarious, very funny. He can even make facial expression to just stealing pupils, just like Jan Odenya. Okay, so another side character we have is, I'm actually going to put, this guy is actually Spike Jerry. His name is Tavern, best muscular eagle beast. Yes, this guy has actually appeared in episode final seasons, including season 3 and season 4. In season 3, obviously, Thailand drive to this very crazy cycle. Even after nightlife, this guy is actually really legendary. But I kind of wish he could have a bit episodes. I mean, very glad he added up in episode 13A, and a battle from Uni twice. Then he also attacked Solani Warrior, which could be very nice, but sadly, again, the Knight could be very strongest against other masters and mega masters. And at the end, it would be very nice though. So at least some people cover them up, but then at the very end, Tylon is actually cherry to the quick funny joke, quick side jokes where he can actually really funny this one. But I can't even showcase the video because it'll be names, but obviously he'll be very nasty. Do not put him, just put up. If you find of the daily seasons, then say it, this guy isn't there. Alright. Um let's see the nice. Okay, okay, this one, it's my controversial opinion. I know some people hate, but this guy, it's basically better than a meatball. This guy is actually Viking. Viking is hilarious one. I'm actually going to put top the best villains in the whole show. This guy is actually really cool. I love him. He turned into some kind of disguise right now as he would be. So it was really sad to tell children Uncle tried to stealing some key. And then when he show up the plot twist, he show up the brand new captain named Viking. So he served all of the pies from the company as we saw episode one, season 4. And then after that, Vikings just defeated by some chicken egg puppet. Okay? Overall, it was really fun character. I kinda wish it could be episode 2, but obviously, who doesn't love better than this one, better than Meat Boy Charlie one. I know some people like him, but to me, this Viking truly is truly the legendary top 10 villain. Of course, I would have to put, this would be great. Sorry, Luto. I know you like it, but I personally prefer later seasons. You can even stick to the Luto's team. Okay, but obviously, guys, without Viking, then people can start to hate. But yeah, this guy is actually really fun. He also kidnapped. Okay, at the very end, you could defeat the pie chicken and the doorway to escape the pie island, aka the volcano lake. So we can say volcano layers and then we escape them and like could recover herself. So that's what the villains don't even hate, guys. It is truly legendary, better than this side character. So I really personal subdivision. Okay. Um. Okay. So here's my another controversial opinion. We have, I can't even put A tier, but this guy is actually really. To be honest, I have to put so many S tier. This guy is actually really funny. His name is Night the Watchman. He could appear in episode 5A called not Western Put, it's called Marco Hoodie. Then night episode show up, it's called Land Catcher. It's a mission side to fight of the giant monsters, the mysterious monsters. And then season 4, episode 1, he shows up about where's the butterfly and then wash up all the clothes to give them where's all the monsters, give it village. Then yeah, and then of course at the very end of the episode coronation, this guy actually danced to bunch of the nice to nations, Lipsa, a family. So overall, I kind of like him. I don't want to dissuade you guys to blow tears, but this guy could be very. I like him. This is definitely one of my hilarious, really funny, very active with his accent languages. Okay, without him, then you heard about the Nickelodeon show. Nobody watched it, but this guy, he could be very safe wisely. Okay. Let's see. We have a nice side. Okay, I'm gonna put at least a. Yeah, I'm gonna put a. Now, Son looks like Wayman from Wayman Adventures. You guys heard of the Wayman? Who's basically invisible body, like floating magic hand and arms and legs. This guy kind of like it kind of involves Llama X Wayman. This guy. This is actually really funny. Besides Page Turner one, he also showed up Moon Eclipse, and she also goes to the lighter because of magic written, and then the moon butterflies just soft into laser doors, which can be very trigger them, and also he's very funny. And then in the last episode, Pizza Party, where he can celebrate putting putting decorated effects, and magical like will celebrate by eating eclipses and others. And at the end, one thing about this guy is at the end of the episode, the magic Hypermissile disappeared except Son ate too many pizzas, which he became too fat, I guess. And then I'm really sad, but it's very funny scenes where Bunny tells the story where Son ate pizzas during the party, and then at the end of the party, they will never come back. So disappearable, dismarkable, ate too many pizzas, he became too obesity. Very funny, but maybe in the future, if we bring him to season 5, please, I will accept it. Okay, okay. Let's see. We don't have that much, but I'm gonna talk about the best villains of a war, except of war. Okay, so the best villains. Okay, I know some people really despite to be hating, but for me, number one, I'm gonna put Top. This is hashtag the back slaughter, the backstory of the episode. He wants to kill Moon. And inside the body there was actually very stories where I will never give you guys some spoiler word because technically he wants to tell you very important story. Okay? I promise guys I will never give you some spoiler alert. You should definitely watch the episode first and let me know if I have questions because during the video I can't even explain it with the topic or me or what. Same thing with Meteora as well as Minion. I'm gonna put these. Okay, the reason why I can explain villains because they were very important plot twists. I can explain which of the villains are the best. Maybe besides Disney had that effect in the season, was Gravity Force villains have like very limited personal like Hillside, Puppet, Little Gemini. But in the show, they have like, almost 10 of the villains, which, in my opinion, they were very great. It's very great, it's very timeless, it's very entertaining, and without the villains, then who could it be imagined? Killing some criminals? No. This is by far one of the best villains in the show, and you have to watch it by explaining the details, explaining the episodes, why they are here, are we going to start with the plot, what is the finding, what's the new conclusion, what's going to be this episode. It is really up to you. So I can't even explain which of these side characters, which of these side villains will be. Okay, well, many people prefer Toffee because Toffee has a very dark backstories in episode 10 and maybe episode 23. You know, haven't because I can't even explain this one. So you have to watch it and let me know if any questions. I'll be here online on Discord or meet zones as well. Okay, on to the next characters we have. Okay, let's see here. So far we have a couple of the few side characters and I'm going to choose Oscar. Now, I know some people love him, but to me, I'm gonna put him B tier. I'm not a big fan of Oscar, by the way. I mean, he kind of looks like Pink Panther, but he was actually really fun. But I was not a big fan of him. I'm sorry, guys. Even he brought him back in episode in season 4, like Darko. I'm not a big fan of him. I'm sorry. It was actually really good. If not, then I would change my opinion in the next video. I can put either A still, but to be honest, guys, I can't even explain what he does. I mean, he plays some guitar, he can job into school, of course, he can't even learn some English or any subjects like me. And at the end, he loves style. He definitely loves the style, crossing on her. Then he can't do anything. He can't do anything besides music and style. And that's it. Okay. He also worked at the British Telco at season 4. He's actually working at the British Telco for 6 months, and at the end, he and himself, Sensei, both both working at the Telco. Okay. Yet again, I can't even explain what happened in the story, so let me know if I have any questions. So I have to put it above here or here. So it is really up to you. Okay. Another really cool, fun character, it would be Suspicion. Now, I know some people really weird because of the legs, but in episode 11, big. So, this is very, very important. You have to watch it. You have to watch this episode talking about this guy. It is very important. And I've explained it because normally I would love to explain season 3 and 4, but for some reason, whenever I see this one, this is actually title. Apparently, many people took the screenshot from line, but without Disney Plus or Apple Show, then they have to scan to it and paste it on. So, and the deal as I meant. So it's gonna be fun. Um, Yet I can't even explain this episode. I can't even explain this character. You have to watch this episode, like I mentioned, the villains. Okay, but yet you have to watch it. I can explain it after episode 6, Club Nubbing. Episode 11 is very important. Episode 10, Master Bash, and so on and so forth. And finally, at the end, you can join to the for some Solani Warrior. So this could be big change, okay? And without the big changes, then I would say for new players, some people put it below, more people can. So, my opinion, you guys agree with it? Have to put. Um. Okay. So far we have quite a few side characters include them. So we're going to start with. Okay, I'm gonna put this one. I know many people hate Wolperia or Wolfdog, but honestly, these are very cute and these are very responsible, kissing them, and they are also adding liking my island. Okay, even this guy, I know many people hate Wolperia because of music and some music, but this guy is actually really funny. Before he loved Bulldog, or he was actually some monk. Now these two of the characters were then again, I know some people worry about it. I really wish but they have to put season 3, but now they have to put season 2. Smooth Butterfly visit this guy. Then give some spoiler alert. Waiting, preparing for season 3, Battlefield Uni, and then at the end, yeah. So I have to say about. So this is very important stages. Okay, all of the characters are very show. Without it, I can't even put Dennis. Can I have instead? I will have Steel. Okay. Another really important side character we have this guy. I can't even say this one, but I know some people. Yeah, but trust me, it kind of reminds me Lawrence from Ratchet and Clank 3. It's like Lawrence, and then the dude one kind of involves most of the best villains. So, in my opinion, even you guys read Christmas comic one, I have to put the villain one. I know it's very weird one because he's not a big villain, but he was actually paired with the berry. Okay, so yeah, Very important plot stories. I can't even explain it, but you have to watch the episode beginning up until needing. Okay, so yeah, I think we have pretty much enough of them. So thanks for watching. If any questions comment below, tomorrow we're going to be top 10 one of the best characters. Yeah, be it. So thanks for watching and see you guys next time. Take care. Right, welcome back to the final stuff, which is the list. Today we're going to be checking out top best time videos. See it. How we can expand the video to the expanded video. So it again because I'll have to expand them, and one of the best part of the city is after we done the characters, we'll some maybe seasons or episodes or later. So without further ado, started. So number one, my best buddy went to the and he will be definitely Kashan, very funny, giant, finding the monsters, helping the some cities, very magical. Like he will be stoppable, guys. Hands down, no questions. This definitely must have top 10 list. Another really cool, another character is once again, this is definitely hands down one of the best because I have no words. Like these two have like a soul bonding together. A lot of people says hashtag stalker forever and post it on YouTube media post one. I posted them on YouTube. They were cool, very entertaining, super fun. They're super fun, guys. I mean, especially as a kid, not a kid, as an adult, it's actually crossing on style all the because you're distracting. And then like, okay, why you get distracted? Because she follows every episode in season one to the season four. Seeing the some toffee, with Jimmy Gemini, others. This is actually really fun. It's so funny. Not really, but this is so funny. I can't even disagree with you guys. This must have it to be top 10 best number one character. So Marco, he's basically safe kid, but he's very good at his skills, finding a bunch of the monsters and making trades which is basically size. And at the very end, Marco has a crush on Star, which again bio, climatic bio. Yeah, no question. So I keep posting them on YouTube. So this is very number three. My controversial opinion of this character. Please hit the number three. I'm gonna put Eclipse and her. No questions, but this is actually very. So a lot of people hate about Eclipse. You agree? No, guys. I mean, come on, guys. Eclipse is nice. He's so nice. He's very beautiful. He can help the guide mutants, mutant guide to help style Mark. Just also have to style an Eclipse where actually work up as a team in season four. And in season three, even though Eclipse has a little bit screen time, but in mid season three, she's finally having instructions of new. So these three dial one are very important seasons, whether you're adults or Club Core, I love him. I kind of wish after episode B, I really wish Club Core had screen. I understand many people don't see that, but Club Core would be great. Even though I find his chapter, he tried to kill Solanian monsters like Mina tried to kill Popcorn. But I don't want to say, oh, let's win the humans and then sex. But yeah, guys, I don't see an issue with it. This is once again extremely important story. By the way, I built it in Minecraft world, so I have to take a screenshot of baby show. So yeah, this is very cool build and up the next code. Now I know some people after that, but come on, guys, baby version looks so adorable. season 2 before the teenager on. Again, this is so adorable. I can't even put it like below deal. Even even like the characters who evolves in the seasons after, I can see some people hate, but come on guys, this is great. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but this is very very important. Without Miss Heeness, we were never going to see mediocre. It's like, how do you get this baby? Well, back a long time. Back in a long. Okay. Number four, I'm going to say the best character of all. Number four, a versatile five. This guy has a crush on Star. Why is that happening? Well, according to the internet, a lot of people have to post it on Stalin, which is basically like, where's Marco? Where's the Stalker? Why did he put Stalin Tom? Well, after they broke up in season one, also season two, Tom has to change it to because Moon Butterfly, although he tried to be nice, had an ex-boyfriend. He also hugged him at the episode, which is great. But then I don't see any problem because I love him. In season one, he appeared 2 episodes. In season two, he's barely appeared somehow, sometimes, some when. And then thank God Tom is the main character in season 3 and 4. So make sure hit the like and subscribe below. Comment below, do you love this guy? This is my General Donania. Once again, this is probably she's appearing in season 1 and is but in season 3 she's only, quite a few episodes less in time screen time, and in mid-final season 3 she's not coming back, but thank God Disney allowed us season 4, aka why she's big more. Yeah, he's also paired up with the Usita. I mean, a lot of people hate the relationship today, but come on, guys. It is definition better than the owl, better than Disney shows. So yeah, please don't even say hashtag bad relationship, okay? Maybe some people like Jackie, but Jackie, it's just nothing compared, okay? So yeah, this is number 5, this is number 4, number 5, this is number 3, all of them. If you disagree with it, that's fine. Some people put this one below, and some people here. But trust me, guys, don't put them. This is how long. Okay. Number 6, my controversial opinion. Ponyhead. I know some people hate Ponyhead, or I know many people online tell me, "Oh yeah, this voice is so cringy. Why did you put top 10 the best character?" Look, guys, my brother said the Ponyhead character is the main character. Even though she's the best BFF Star Butterfly, don't lame her. Don't even lame her. Like, I've seen quite a few people hate Ponyhead because I can't understand what she said, what she told me. And without subtitle, you can't even understand her line. So what we can to do is find the subtitle, go to the Disney Plus, find the subtitle, and understand it. Or if somehow mispronounced it, like the Swain was, like he said, Earth Dirt or something like that, then you have no choice but to buy all complete series. All episodes called complete series, you have to buy her, understand her lines, and then this is only the storyline. The funny thing is, in season 1, she appeared twice. In season 2, she's appearing sometimes, just like Chantal. Season 3, she's adding so many episodes, too much episode. So too much. I mean, too much episode, too much. Only had season 3, but in season 4, she's quite. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm very very sorry because sadly, Ponyhead season 4 Disney. She said, "Oh, we need to make a list." A lot of people hate season 3 of Ponyhead, but I don't want to blame. This is the reason why I have put it. Even though some people put his favorite, but I don't want to put okay. Number seven. I'm gonna put this is seven. This is the okay. Let me go on to talk about King River. Now in the first episode, season one, King River just go back to stop. And then episode nine will paint. He's also very goofy, some outfit, son. And in the later season, eventually he became hunter called Buckbeast or Buck. And then season four also very. Also keep in mind he he's wearing a suit. Yeah, looks like a parachute. Looks like a kind of like Freddy Mercury or Freddy Fazbear from Five at Freddy. But trust me, it's not like animatronic suffocation. It's just basically suit. Okay? At the very end, King River just hugs Star one more time as he left us. Then he's very cute. He's actually very. As a younger River, when we seen Born and Deported, it was very different voices, very different ages, his older dad, and a lot of people want to see young, but it is what it is. It's just about Disney. Another cool about important storyline is Moon Butterfly. Now, in the season one, she's appeared quite a few, including the first episode, only the only the only the phones, and then the final episodes don't think so. But I cannot explain the late seasons after season. You have to watch it. A lot of people says with internet, let's just bet Moon against Eclipse fight at the same time. And the reason why I can explain the episode because you have to watch the episode first. If you don't, they will give you some spoilers. They will give you some spoilers. Okay? Don't look at the don't look at the fan base. Do not look at the late episode yet. Watch the original until episode season three. I will have to tell you some story. And okay, she's very great. I love her moon. I spend more time trying to find the scenes, including I have to conclude all of them, but to be honest, it's a different pacing. Okay. Um, number eight. Number nine. Say Ellie. Guys, let me give you some points. So Kelly, it's like a similar version of Connie from Universe, but he's very badass. It's not like Connie from Steven Universe. Like, yeah, they both have the same hair. They both have to share the hair, glasses, but he doesn't wear the glasses, but he doesn't have the glasses. He's very badass to some open weapons, the open swords, the monsters, Solan, or even fight the ball jockey. Kind of reminds me of Buffalo, Minecraft, Griffin Wancho. I'll have to explain that. But yeah, Kelly, it's just really fantastic character. I kind of wish she could have a big episode quite a few. And then the season two somehow sometimes after Quest Pie, she appeared Bounce Lounge and Star Quest. That's it. But then season three, she's coming back, thank God. And the season four, it's only like quite a few scenario, kind of like a season two. But in this season, she's very, very strong against Solanian, and she also white Joki, aka Ravager, a very powerful this character. Then, and of course, it's a very long story. I can't give you some spoiler alerts. Some people said, "Oh, Kelly X Marco." No, you have to watch the episode. Then I will tell you some story. Okay, this is the same problem. Why you should watch the episode. I have to explain the story. Okay, I'll have to make the clear tier list in the future. Find at the end of the show. Okay, there's actually a lot of people said Classaway. I know some people hate Classaway at first, but it's actually really funny. It's like basically little genie from and it kind of also looks like Alco from Crash Bandicoot, or even Wood the Bunny from House of the Titan Mini Hotel. This guy is actually really. He kind of involves Alco. It's kind of good, not from the Samurai Jack. But again, I cannot even explain this character. You have to watch him very closely with the magic. And without the magic, then they will give you some spoiler alert. Okay? Try to watch the episode first, and then let me know. I will have to explain it. When I zoom in. So if you have any questions, then please let me. Even though the show will be over in 20, so no it. This is actually very well. I watch it I watch a classic cartoon shows in 2000 and 2010, but in 2020s nothing can be the same. It's just very rapid trash, cheap stories or not very clever stories. Everything's about originals, more pop more pop with the sequel. This is the reason why this story must have very important. Okay? Yet season 3 and 4 have a lot more changes after seasons. Okay? Haven't seen this one? Definitely check it out. Okay? We have Jackie Lemons. Now, as much as you guys love her so much, in season 3, she appeared once. That's it. In season 4, she is a new best friend, BFF called Chloe. Not much to say about he. I mean, of course, she loves Marco. She wants to teach you some skateboard, teasing PFF. She also wants to join Just Friends. And in season 3, spoiler alert, please. This is a warning signature. Warning. Jackie woke up with Marco. It's just really sad, but it's also very, very important mature. Okay? Then he had to move on to character relationship, ship war. But please don't spam ship war. It is just basically some people hate it and some people as well. Okay? I mean, not really much to say about Bisa. Besides, he's the same voice as the Moon Butterfly named Dave Cavania. But yeah, very good, very, very. She's quite nerfed in later seasons. As you can see, after season 2, she's not coming back, but she's still quite a few episodes related, even the chapter. Alright, so we've done top 10 deepest calc. Now we're going to give it some offer to references. I'm gonna put there's so many tier lists I have to mention it. Buffrock, I'll have to put this one. The magical high commissions, don't forget these characters will be very important chapters. Um, this one I will have to make some. Okay, Father Time. Okay, the side characters. With this family, love demons. I was fan of the demons. Loved size well, but this one is actually this one. Yes, yes, that is really great. I don't see many people hate that, but come on, guys, that is actually really great. And this one is actually fine. I don't even forget about this guy. This is put as well as 20 Sisters Aware, super fun, super energetic, energetic. Um, I think that would be it. I think that would be it for this guy. So overall, it will be very great tier list, but remember, I will have to expand all of the videos combined. So then next tier list we will have seasons, episodes. That would be it. Okay, so thanks for watching. This is it. This is complete tier list, and see you guys next time. Take care and see you soon. This is